Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at this hour's developing stories. While Russia's relationship with Ukraine has been grabbing the headlines, Moscow has been steadily strengthening its foothold in another part of post-Soviet states, Kyrgyzstan. In the past few years, Russia has written $500 million off the impoverished Central Asian country's debt, pledged to supply the government with weapons and military equipment, and taken over its gas network. The state-run oil giants, which were the subject of new EU sanctions announced last week, Rosneft and Gazprom, have both invested heavily in new energy projects in Kyrgyzstan over recent years. The FBI Director James Comey told Congress the support for ISIS increased after U.S. airstrikes began in Iraq, and the militant group may take more hostages to try to force concessions from Washington. He said ISIS is committed to instilling fear and attracting recruits and to drawing public attention, as shown through its use of social media and in videos it released of the beheadings of American journalists James Foley and Steven Sotlov. Sporadic shelling between pro-Russian separatists and the Ukrainian army continues around the government-held airport in Donetsk. Despite the occasional outbreaks of violence, it appears the fragile ceasefire still holds. Once again, it is the civilian population that are the victims of the carnage. The Ukrainian government claims a separatist rocket attack on a town close to the airport killed 10 people and injured dozens. International observers endorsed the landmark Fiji election as credible on Thursday. Smaller political parties had said before they would not accept what appeared to be a decisive win for the South Pacific country's military ruler. The multinational observer group said the result of Wednesday's election, while still being finalized, would broadly reflect the will of voters. The endorsement paves the way for international sanctions to be dropped, including Fiji's likely return this month to full status among Commonwealth Group of Nations. And that's it for this hour's World in 2 Minutes. See you in 2 hours. Goodbye.